ultimate. But
They have to ban
um,
TA. They have to
the
ban
template
TA here.
on
On Hokori.
Hokori.
Yeah, you can't let TA through. Faceless Void was like a pretty obvious one as well. I figured they would either ban that or pick it. I don't think you can let TA through
Why not?
because it is really good against the whole lineup of Hokori here so far.
Yeah, you've got the evasion from the whirling axe, the mischance, and TA does struggle against that one. Headhunter doesn't necessarily get blown up. I feel like Templar Assassin isn't incredibly good here, and the TA pick also becomes a little bit awkward when you've got Ember Spirit and Gyrocopter. Yeah, I'm not. You've already got like ways of clearing stacks as well. I don't think the TA fits that well into this draft.
All right.
I don't see it.
We'll see what they do as far as NoPing's final ban here. It's, in my opinion, a mid laner, right? You've got what's going to be 5 position Mars. They get rid of the Bat Rider, they get rid of the Storm Spirit, they ban the Morph. The real question is NoPing looking to get a mid lane, a safe lane at this point? It's going to be 5 position Panda Gyro, almost guaranteed. So the question is whether or not Dark Mega or Angel are going to be playing the Ember Spirit. And it doesn't look bad for Sark. I honestly still think TA could work pretty well. There's also Kunkka. There it is. Just realized it's like Kunkka is still available, and that is a miserable experience for the Troll Warlord.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's going to be Angel on the Ember Spirit and Panda Boo on the Gyrocopter probably here. And yeah, another carrier of the Heaven's Halberd being able to X him up, boat him, torrent him, keep troll him so much in these team fights. You could pick one up as well, Heaven's Halberd that is on the Sand King. You could even go a Yule Scepter on the Ember Spirit, Yule Scepter on Keeper of the Light, anything to control Troll Warlord. Limit DPS coming up from him. I think they need a secondary hero that's able to bump out damage on Hokori. I wouldn't mind seeing a Leshrac picked up here. I think that's one of the best things they could go with. It's not great against the Kunkka. He's going to be able to survive a lot of the magical damage, but if they're trying so hard to control up the Troll Warlord, Leshrac is one of the few heroes that's able to punish them and find some early towers with the Troll Warlord farms.
It's like sometimes you're like, oh yeah, we could just pick a Queen of Pain here to win the mid lane against the Kunkka, but here against Sand King as well, and there's just no chance you're gonna have the ability to be super mobile in these fights. So your mid lane, there's not a lot of options here to counter out this Kunkka. Like the big ones are the Monkey King, the Bat Rider. Storm Spirit isn't even that good, but it's more of just like a niche pick.
I think you can afford to go Monkey King this game. Troll is going to eat up too much space farming. You've got a lot of kite potential on the heroes on NoPing as well. Difficult your hands on anybody. They don't take the Leshrac, but they take the Death Prophet, which is like kind of like the Leshrac, his ability to take towers. I don't mind it so much. It counters out the Kunkka as well.
It's stronger
You
in
do very
lane
much
against the
struggle.
Kunkka is the thing.
Yeah, but it's weaker afterwards, I feel.
Yeah, definitely. We'll see if it works out. RDO on this Troll Warlord, he ran this earlier in the tournament and absolutely carried the crap out of that game. Just being a very good Troll Warlord pick. Into Oscar's Sand King, it is still a strong lane for the Troll, and that's what we're saying. You pick this hero when you know you can win the lane. If you don't, this hero feels terrible. So we'll see what he can do. A lot of it's going to come down to that, and Death Prophet being able to slow down Dark Mago on this Kunkka, which so far no one's been able to do.
Well, yeah. If any hero is up for it, it is going to be the Death Prophet. It becomes very easy to zone Kunkka out of the lane. Again, you can try to fake him out with torrents and whatnot, but the matchup is not too fun to do. And you've got Shadow Demon as well, who's going to be decent at making these rotations. I don't know. Your lineup is solid, but I think you're going to get kited around on RDO. If Analog ends up having a solid game, this will go well for them. If not, there's too much single target control for the Troll Warlord, and I think they just lose this game. NoPing, they've on a roll so far, but it is so important that Hokori take at least one win today to guarantee their spot in the playoffs here. You don't want to be one of those two teams that's eliminated.
All right, into
Let's go,
our
Ricky.
fourth game of the day. RDO's Troll Warlord, like we said, in his last game here in the tournament, absolutely popped off. I think he went 22-0 or something along those lines. So he's a good troll player. We know that for sure. It's just going to come down to whether or not they can come out with the same success in this bottom lane like they did the previous time. It was, or rather top lane this time. But he was against a Darkseer, a much easier lane opponent for the Troll Warlord. We'll see how it goes, having the Gardic 5-position Mars there.
Gets a quick ward down the mid lane. Dark Mega, just get this one off. Let's go, let's go, let's go. No, he's just trying to scat out any potential enemy ward. Walks up. Okay, never mind. He places his.
Yeah, he wants to make sure there's no ward there before he places his, right? Otherwise, it'll get seen.
Speaking of, he can actually see the Observer ward that belongs to the Death Prophet. It would be so... You can sneak around the trees and grab this on one of the support heroes.
They're pinging it. They're like, guys, look, we see the ward. Dude, that would be so... That would be such a devastating blow just to like have the other team steal your ward.
He ends up grabbing it.
Shout out to the days of me having like really, really unstable internet and DCing during the Bottle Crow days, and I came back to the game to find out my courier got turned around as I was bottle crowing, and my bottle was in the hands of my enemy mid laner. That was a real fast abandon.
Cool, calm, and collected, Ricky.
Actually, I don't think I abandoned that game. I'm pretty sure my safe lane quit.
No.
And then we got
your safe lane saw it and knew what was going to happen.
Yeah,
like, yeah, I'm done.
I'm now a level behind. The enemy mid laner has my 650 gold bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was rough. Slayton top lane, just gonna give first blood on over to the troll. All right, he thought he could go back, but just eats a God's rebuke.
Nice start.
I mean, we saw RDO previously just carry the game on the troll, and he very much underestimated the slow that was going to come through from Gardic as well as those whirling axes. Slayton, I mean, he's very fast on the Keeper of the Light, right? Has boots first, but those slows last a heck of a long time.
It's actually like a really good level 1 ability, the ranged whirling axes. 2.5 seconds, 40% slow, 90 damage on it as well, 950 range. It's like one of the better level 1 abilities in the game.
Troll is known to be a very strong lane hero, but hasn't been getting picked lately because he sucks at clearing stacks.
He also gets kited very easily. His ultimate disables himself. You know, a number of reasons.
All right, he's gonna know there's a sentry there. Slayton's gonna have to deal with that one in a moment, but
the concept
doesn't want to
of
get too aggressive on Mars.
Yeah, the concept of not being able to control your hero is very anti-gamer.
I mean, you can still cast whirling axes and swap like melee ranged forms, but yeah, you can't cast items and stuff. Oh, spear comes out. Gardic just got level 2, and that's gonna be a second kill going the way of the Troll Warlord in this top lane.
Slayton got down twice, which is surprising, honestly. Keeper of the Light is supposed to be very fast, but not very tanky, so punishing him for that. That's this is going to be a pretty easy game for the Troll Warlord, man. I don't know. They have more than a 1k net worth advantage already. This guy's got 1,700 gold.
And mid lane Analog's doing a great job at zoning out Dark Mago. He doesn't have any more points in the Spirit Siphon quite yet, but I mean, just the 102. You'll get the second point in Cryptsorn here pretty quickly, and actually, he might just go the third point in Spirit Siphon at 5, right?
Yeah.
We'll see. I actually kind of like maxing Cryptswarm perfectly, personally.
Why? Because you like avoiding the enemy heroes?
It's just a lot of damage, and it scales really well.
Yeah, fair enough. I do this when I know the enemy mid lane is better than me. I'll pick a hero like Death Prophet, Leshrac, Viper, and I'll just clear the wave, then go to the jungle. I'll try to interact with them as little as possible.
I see.
Even though they're like a better laner than me, I'll hope that I'm better at Dota than them and eventually win.
That's fair. Mid lane, Dark Mago's just gonna X TP home. Knows he can't really contest that lane anymore. Pandaboo bottom lane falling incredibly low. But he's got a salve for himself. He's gonna be okay. What do we got going on top lane here? Slayton out of position again. God's Rebuke into the spear. This is gonna be a third kill for RDO, not on a killing spree.
That's a yikes. Maybe the fatigue of playing some of these games is starting to get to him. I mean, this is only the third game in a row. I'm sure they play way more every day, but it's possible he's just not used to playing against a Troll Warlord right now. It is rarely picked in the current meta. and you're getting blown up incredibly quickly. Only 560 HP. You were stuck at level 1 for a pretty long time. The slow is pretty heavy as well.
You actually needed that level 2 because you don't have the like harassment you normally would because Oscar doesn't have the mana. So
Gardic simply walks out of the way of that Coddle Blast as well. The mid lane analog, he ended up putting the 3rd point in the Spirit Siphon, and
Vitaly bottom lane, able to hit him with the Anchor Smash though, reduce a lot of the Ember Spirit there.
Nice. Yeah, analog ended up putting the 3rd point into the Spirit Siphon. He's using it basically off of cooldown to try and zone Dark Mego out of the lane. Dark Mego is doing reasonably well despite the fact he's sitting at such low HP.
Yeah. Crypt Swarm spam is nice, but he's just using this X and TP on cooldown to get back to the base and regen. Meanwhile, Oscar is lane cutting. He wants... Wait, that was weird. That creep... Oh, it can't aggro. That's right.
Yep.
Is it at 5 minutes that stops?
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense. Gardic spears up to keep her the light. They're gonna refresh the mana here, maybe get aggressive onto Gardic, but RDO's back and he's just dead again. Gardic's the one that grabs the kill, and it's gonna be an easy one onto Sand King as well. Oh man, they are playing way too aggressive in this top lane on NoPing.
I mean, you, in most cases win this lane, but you're playing against heroes that are pretty tanky here. Your Burrow Strike into... You're like double Burrow Strike into Illuminate isn't going to do enough damage to finish these guys off. The Troll Warlord is very tanky, and you've got multiple stuns. Huge right click between these two heroes as well. I think that just comes down to not being a very practiced lane.
People have forgotten how to play against Troll Warlord. The goal is not to...
Pretty low, but he survives this one.
Yeah.
Right. He's fine.
See, yeah, it seems like people have forgotten how to play against Troll Warlord. The goal is not to kill him. The goal is to just merely try and survive. Like, you don't ever really win the lane into the Troll, especially when he gets the counter pick. And Gardic's Mars has done a lot of work this game.
Yeah, he's buying tons of detection. He's making sure that they're not able to get the D wards and the sentries off. They're always able to catch him out inside the sandstorm. Dark Mego ends up finding a kill onto Analog with the assistance of Panda Boo rotating in.
All right, that's a big one. Dark Mego is kind of the glimmer of hope here for his team. Is they're not really doing exceptionally well in this top lane, and bottom lane's about a draw. Right, Vitaly's still farming pretty well here on this Tidehunter on his way to the Hood of Defiance. It's just about to be delivered.
I'm surprised he didn't put a point into Flame Guard in this lane on the Ember Spirit. I think it would have been decent for zoning the Tidehunter out of the lane, but if he's going Hood of Defiance, his first item, at that point, it kind of turns around on you. But yeah, he can't do any damage, can't get anything to stick right now onto the Tide, which sucks.
Oscar is being smart. He is just lane dragging now, and I'm glad he decided to do this. You do not want to lane into this Troll Warlord anymore. So he's just kind of just gonna stack as much as he can and clean those up.
Bottom lane, here comes Death Prophet. Wouldn't be surprised if she just pops the ultimate here.
Yeah.
In fact, she does.
They want to commit for the tower after this. They've got a catapult. Panda Boo, not really able to sustain through this. Walks right into the Tidehunter. Would rather give the kill there, it seems, and that is going to be a bottom tower. First Exorcism puts a good use.
Yep. Ends up being very fortunate timing. They happen to be underneath the tower, catapult wave arriving at the same time, and too low to be able to contest anything there as well on the carry.
That mid lane tower for Hokori actually took a lot of damage recently, and they're looking to go on to Gardic here. X into the boat. Rotation from Angel. He's got Searing Chains to follow up, and ends up not using him for a moment. Dark Mego cleaves him off the creep wave, though, so they will be able to find that kill. Rune's going to be top, though. Unfortunate for Kunkka, but he should be able to make it up there in time. I know Angel already grabbed it.
Angel's going to take it. He's got a bottle as well. Both of them have heroes that are able to get around the map pretty quickly, get in and out of base, to get into the bottles. He tends to do this almost every game on Angel when he plays a safe lane Ember. He'll just buy himself a bottle.
Dark Mego, you're going to get punished to going for this rune, or for this stack here. He's just getting ran down by Analog. X comes through. Vitaly doesn't have the mana for the Ravage and just gets popped. 5 Shadow Poison stacks there from El Misho.
Yep. Ends up being just enough damage to finish him off. Level 2.
That was a really greedy positioning there, considering you did not have your team behind you.
No, I mean, he wanted to potentially scout out some of these stacks. He knew that Exorcism's on cooldown. He just didn't think that they'd have so much rundown potential on. But maxing out the Spirit Siphon here on the Death Prophet is very hard to get away from.
Mid lane Ember doing what chip damage he can to the tower with the Orb of Corrosion. He's getting some good damage out, actually, but there's going to be the disruption. Did the arrow come out? The Spirit does come out in time. He does have a remnant to safety, though, and he's just going to use that.
Yep.
Ooh, Dark Mago harassing out RDO a little bit. He is going to go for the boat here. They have the epicenter, but he's got his ultimate available. Question is, can they actually find the kill in time? Oh, they do. He doesn't press the battle trance. RDO just goes down. Ravage connects here onto the gyrocopter.
I'll finish him off.
Somewhat of a trade, but the 5 for the 1?
Yeah, he had a fraction of a second to get the battle trance off there too, I think.
I don't think he expected the missile, maybe, because he had more than enough time to get it off.
Yeah. Committing that first pulse to the epicenter, I think, is what finished him off there. Yeah, it was. Which might have seemed like a little bit of a mistake even committing the epicenter, but it was important to bring that Troll Warlord down right then and there before he commit that, else he turns it around on them. Mid lane, they're going to try to make a play. They've got Exorcism back up, and they want to grab this mid tower. This is the second catapult wave.
Yeah. See, I looked at it, I was like, that epicenter's a waste. He's just going to press battle trance, and you're not going to kill him, and then you just didn't press battle trance. So, as a result, Troll goes down, and that's a huge amount of XP and gold going the way of NoPing in the process, but just slowing him in some way is gonna end up paying dividends on his way to his Battle Fury, which what we saw previously is RDO go this Battle Fury into Aghanim Scepter.
Yeah, I don't think they'll go for the Aghanim Scepter this game. I mean, that was the entire logic behind the Troll Warlord pickup last time we saw it, right?
It was a very good Axe game, yeah.
Yeah, it was dispelling things on himself and the enemy heroes, playing into a Darkseer, Venomancer, Green of Pain. It was just too good to pass up. This game, you'd probably go like a Sanji Nyasha into maybe a BKB or something like that. Ooh, top lane.
Yeah, Pandabu gets caught inside the arena. Does do a decent chunk of damage back on over to Gardic, but he's just making space. Oscar's grabbing the tower. They force a TP out on Analog as well, which is a little bit surprising. They want to look to this mid lane tier 1 tower. Wait, they got the tower? It didn't even get denied?
Nope.
Okay, Angel needs to be a little bit careful, but he's got remnants available. Ooh, almost gets the kill there on the Gardic.
Bottom lane. They're about to lose Troll Warlord.
That is a big one. Yeah, Dark Mago once again rotating down for that one. I mean, they're committing Exorcism for the mid tower, but Fortification's there. He's got the Searing Chains holding him underneath the tower. Missile as well is available. You've got to leave. I don't think you can stay around for this.
No, they thought they'd get the opportunity to with people so far away, but they've got such a mobile team right now, and Sladen is able to stall out grade 3 Null Talismans, Trank Boots, 4 points in the Illuminate. He's just spamming over here in the mid lane.
That and constantly getting these Chakra Magics out onto Angel. I mean, really annoying. They actually smoke up on 3.
That's so frustrating, though. You're in the bottom lane. Your Troll Warlord gets picked off. You think, okay, great. We'll get something out of him getting committed on. We'll get a tier 1 tower in the mid lane, but it's still sitting at like 1300 HP right now. They got almost nothing.
Pro strike in. Epicenter's going to get canceled. Nice disruption, but he is stuck inside this sandstorm. Oh boy, that is a big crit coming in from Dark Mago there. But looking to go for the Ancient Stack RDO. He really needed this after this Battle Fury, and they are not going to let him get it. Analog comes in. The Epicenter, the Burrow Strike. They knew you were coming, sir. Can they take down the Sand King? Ravage and the Arena doing a lot of work, but he pops that stick. He's still alive. They're just burning him through. RDO, he's forced to pop that ult, but the control is there. He can't do anything. Dark Mago's too tanky with the rum buff. Oh no, you commit for the stack. You end up losing 3, potentially more, as Angel is still hunting, as well as Oscar. Burrow Strike plus the Searing Chains finds the Shadow Demon. Triple kill for Angel.
Yeah. And the game is completely turned on its head. I mean, open up these graphs right here, man. This has gotten very rough. We're looking at a 73 win probability for NoPing at this point. It is completely turned around post laning phase, and right now, even though you don't have the battle fury done yet on the troll warlord, we're already starting to see some of the issues that the hero was going to have picking this. You just get kind of kited around in these team fights. There's too much single target lockdown on the side of NoPing, and I don't think the Death Prophet won mid hard enough to make up for it. Like I mentioned at the start, you needed some sort of mid that could pump out tons of damage. And
catches two. Gardic's gonna make it out, but Tidehunter, that's the kill you want. They can manage to bring him down here. It would be quite nice. Burrow Strike comes out once again. Sleight of Fist not going to be enough, and ends up being a death here onto the Sand King as he goes down, taking too much damage from the flak. But Kunkka rotations on in, able to find the kill. Backside of the fight, Shadow Demon stunned in place, cleaved down once again. Dark Mago looking to chase for more.
They're in the enemy team's base.
Hey, he doesn't care. He's got an X. He says, "See ya, RDO, you can't chase me, son." That rum buff makes him so tanky. He's going to take a lot of damage when that expires. Oh, it is expiring. All right, never mind. He's fine.
That knows what damage you think. But again, the Death Prophet not doing nearly as well as it needed to post laning phase. And sure, you ended up zoning Kunkka, but Dark Mango, he managed to find tons of last hits in the lane, regardless of sitting fairly low. Yeah, he made one kind of weird move where he tried to move into the enemy triangle just after the laning phase ended up getting punished for it, but it didn't matter enough at this point. And it's popping off, and now he's just 1,100 gold away from his BKB. At that point, I don't know how you bring him down.
It's not going to be easy. They smoke up as 4, actually, after just taking some more creeps in their jungle, and Dark Mago's going to find Vitaly mid. They see Gardic up on the high ground. Oscar, he's got this epicenter, wants to put it to good use. Missile's going to come out mid lane. Pandabu drops the call down. They're trying to get their eyes on these other heroes. Oscar, he's channeling the epicenter. He goes in. He's able to find the Tidehunter, and El Misho will save him, but the boat doesn't connect either. Stuck inside there. The Searing Train's doing some work. Vitaly able to leave. Ravage still being held. Good patience from him, but they still managed to find the kill while grabbing that Shadow Demon. And Gardic, he has no arena. It was on cooldown the whole time. Just a couple more seconds.
I don't think they're going to turn that fight even with it,
They're looking for top lane. Angel, he's got this Arcane Rune, trying to do a lot of damage out here onto Analog as he's chasing him into the trees. Sladen's rotating in as well. He's going to pop that Flame Guard. Searing Chains comes out. RDO rotating on in. And Sladen might just go down for this, but a worthy cause in his eyes. Well, never mind. He gets the double root. In comes Oscar, though, holding him inside the Sandstorm. No ult, though. Yeah, he's just going to TP home. All right, a nice turnaround there from RDO. That first hit root onto the Ember Spirit ends up paying dividends.
Yeah, I think you want to stand his ground and fight the Troll for like half a second, maybe stall out for the Sand King. But the first hit, I mean, it's not a low chance on it, right? It's like, what, 22?
Yeah.
No, it's 20%. 1 in 5 chance isn't that low, but just kind of unfortunate for him. So he finally ends up getting punished for some of his aggression. Still, you lost a Death Prophet there who doesn't even have the Yule Scepter completed. Actually, she's got it now. She got the assist gold for the kill onto Angel there.
All right, that's not bad.
Yule's finally completed after she went down, but you are 4,000 gold behind the Kunkka.
Speaking of Kunkka, he has a BKB, and Vitaly getting chased down here by Angel. The call down's not going to connect, but a missile in pursuit. That's going to be enough to find the kill. The Shadow Demon, of course, dying on the backside there as there's nowhere for him to go.
Yep.
Sladen TPing bottom. Just going to de-push the lane here a little bit.
Gardic gets back to base.
Oscar looking top. Epicenter comes out onto the Death Prophet again. He's got a Yules, but he's stuck inside the Sandstorm. He needs to use it onto Oscar.
Oh my god, the body.
The body block's doing work. No mana for the Burrow Strike. Analog will make it home.
Ooh. Angel, I think he tried to slight change, but it didn't go quite far enough to get on top of the DP, so ended up chaining nothing.
He probably could have just TP'd out on Death Prophet right away.
Yeah, you could have. I think you want to get the Yule Scepter off onto Oscar first before TPing. I'm not sure why.
Some nice item drops there. Growth Bow and Dragon Scale.
Yeah, maybe he thought someone else was waiting in the trees. He didn't want to waste his teleport.
Yeah. Bottom lane. So might see a fight here in the jungle. Dark Mago grabs a courier, but it's going to be the arena onto the Keep of the Light, but he's still tanky enough. But it's really this Troll Warlord, he needs help. The boats kind of come through. It doesn't connect. He's still got that Rampage available. Battle Trance, rather, but another X into a Torrent, into a Missile. The call down comes through. The Ravage is there, but Kunkka pops the BKB. RDO forced a Battle Trance, and now he's just going to get dragged away. Oscar, Burrow Strike on through, and in comes Angel as he cleans up with a double kill. Pandaboo chasing for more, finds Vitali here on the backside. The Missile absolutely going to connect. They've got a Burrow Strike in a second here. This Tidehunter, no way out. Unstoppable spree for the Kunkka as they TP top. They saw Analog on a ward. Someone popped in the wave though, so he did see this TP.
Yeah. It's not gonna matter. They still have vision of him. They go on him. He can't commit the. Oh.
Yeah. Silence TP. Very nice. Well played there by the Death Prophet. Very smart.
Yeah. Yeah. I was going to say can't commit the Searing Chains. The Death Prophet's just going to be able to TP out. Working on this BKB, but I'm not sure he's gonna have it before they're knocking on your high ground here on NoPing.
A 9k gold lead here for NoPing. Hokori really struggling here. The Troll Warlord had a fantastic start, and he is still second on the net worth, farming pretty dang well, but like you said, he needs that BKB. He's still pretty dang far away.
Well, you're gonna finish up these next couple of items, and I think they're ready to go high ground. Dark Mega working on that assault cuirass, and they don't have any great tower hitters on their side. Gyrocopter would have been decent out if he was position 1, but Ember Spirit and Kunkka both struggling. So the assault cuirass is going to be what they want to finish up on Dark Mega before they start to look to pressure buildings here. They'll probably turn their eyes on a Roshan pretty soon as well, though.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen this be the pretty much standard build for Dark Mago's Kunkka. Like, a lot of the times he just itemizes for that AC. So they have that extra minus armor and the extra physical damage coming out from that Kunkka, but really good at taking towers as well. Pairs nicely with that Orb of Corrosion.
Yeah, you don't want to take this like ultra late though. Again, you've got Maelstrom, Yule Scepter on the Ember Spirit. I'm not surprised you end up going this. It's great control. It gets you out of signs and the Death Prophet. It's great control for the Troll Warlord, but it does mean the Troll Warlord is going to outscale you and outfarm you.
I don't know if he will, man. This Kunkka is going to be impossible to deal with as the Troll Warlord. Like, he's got this AC coming out. All he needs, really, is to get this Tidal Storm. Or the Tidal Wave, sorry. Plus the Sange he can build into that Halberd. Like, there's going to be a lot of different ways to control up this Troll Warlord going late. Like, he'll have to save BKB to Battle Trance. Otherwise, he just gets dragged around.
Yeah.
Bottom lane, Epicenter comes out onto El Misho, but they find Troll Warlord as well. Speaking of the Battle Trance, he's going to have to commit it if he doesn't want to die, and there it is. First hit root onto the Sand King, but the Yules right away into the Burrow Strike, and this Troll doesn't get to do anything. Arctic on the other side, held in place, but it will survive. It's going to be El Misho that falls instead.
Yeah. Everything going according to plan right now for NoPing. And again, now he's 1,400 gold away from this Assault Cross. They might go for Roshan after completing it, but I think they go before it, finish up the last of gold they need for it. Sit Kunkka up on top of the high ground with that Aegis. He's also getting pretty close to level 20. I'm not sure if he'll go for the Torrent AoE or the Tidebringer Cleave at that point. He is doing a lot of damage, don't get me wrong, but again, for controlling up the Troll Warlord in these fights, if you end up getting the Aghanim Scepter, you definitely want that 80 Torrent AoE. It is just huge.
He's always gone the Tidebringer Cleave, if I'm not mistaken. So I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for it again.
Depends what he's got planned post AC.
Pops that Invis Rune. He's going to be looking for Analog here in the top lane. He does have a Yules, but no BKB. And if Dark Mago, you got the vision. Can he land the X is the question. Oh, he's found him now. X onto Analog. Again, they're just trying to wait out that Yules. And doesn't really matter. Catches him anyway underneath the Will-O-Wisp. El Misho trying to save him, but he can't. It's going to be the backside of the fight, though. It's an arena. Ends up just trapping yourself in there with Oscar and Pandaboo, as it's going to be a slow death for the Death Prophet. El Misho going to meet the same fate here. Well, A little bit of misuse of the abilities, but it doesn't matter. They got more than enough catch. They get themselves 3 quick kills. They force out that Demonic Purge and the arena, and they're just looking for more. Bottom side of the map, it's going to be Troll, found by Angel. He just solos him. Didn't have the battle trance yet. How long was that on cooldown for? Neph, can you check using our super sick high tier tech?
It's on cooldown for 60 seconds.
So he did use it.
Yeah.
Oh no. Angel, well, dodges out the spear with that Remnant. Oscar has that Burrow Strike Epicenter. He ends up misusing the Sandstorm by mistake, and feels a little bit awkward about that one, but he's just baiting them as they're getting ready to reinitiate here on the side of NoPing.
Your last year under tower is about to go down, though. They're positioning, trying to clear up this bottom tier 2. Where's my Kunkka? Dark Mako, yeah, he does have the Assault Cross completed, finishing up this. He had Sanj Kayaki up for a moment. He changed his mind to the Sanj Yasha, though.
Interesting. He doesn't even care about Halberd. He's like, yeah, Troll's handled, dude. We don't even care. No worries.
Oh my
You want to see us handle the Troll Warlord? We're just going to end the game.
Come on, Mako, please get that. If this comes back to bite him in the ass, I will lose my shit laughing. I don't think it will. You've got a 17k now with advantage here at 24 minutes in.
The Ember Spirit just soloed the Troll on the other side of the map. I think this game is pretty rough. I mean, that's the Yules, right? You were talking about how good that is at dealing with the Troll. He just waited for the battle trance, goes for the Yules, and he's like, oh, welcome back to reality. And he's going the Sanj and Yasha, absolutely.
Yeah, and Angel is about to finish up his Kaya Sanj, so he is worried about Disable coming up from Tiana, coming up from the Mars. But we're also seeing like kind of the weakness of the Silence of the Death Prophet. The hero's been not as playable since they ended up producing the cast point, but if I was a 1000 speed projectile instead of just instant silence in the area, that is so bad compared to how it used to be.
Dude, that was the one nerf I did not understand. That nerf was huge, and it just makes 0 sense.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like the hero was broken either. Like, Silence is a good ability, yeah, but now Silence is awful ability.
Oh, 10 heroes smoked it up. Blaze it, Neff.
Just blaze it. I'm surprised they didn't pass the Aegis over to the Kunkka, because he's going to be the one hitting the buildings in the high ground.
I think Angel is just going to do Angel things and go super ham on this Ember Spirit. His smoke gets popped. He knows they're up on the high ground. Scan does connect, so they're just going to ping top, right?
Yeah.
Force them back. Kunkka's already there. Sentry dropped up on the high ground. Vitali does have that Blink Ravage. Oscar ready to reinitiate at any time. But Kunkka is just crushing this tower. It is dead. Well, almost dead. They pop the flak. He'll be able to slow this down a little bit. Angel, again, he's got the Aegis, trying to bait a lot of different spells. There's the Burrow Strike. The Epicenter. Troll Warlord just dead. He doesn't get a chance to do anything. Analog pops his BKB. The EXO trying to get on top of these heroes, but they don't even grab the Ember Spirit. Neph, what can you do on Hokori? You got almost nothing left. It's just the Ravage.
Yeah, they can't catch anything with the next half duration here on the edges, and they need to try to go forward. At the same time, you want to wait for Troll Warlord to come back up because he's got his BKB battle trance, but about to lose
the Death Prophet.
Insider Exorcism. See, it comes up for a second, but
Exorcism, if they can kill her before it returns, it would be huge, and they do. It was just a fraction of a second away. Searing Chain's gonna hold the Mars into place. Glimmer Cape not gonna save you here. Unstoppable spree for Angel, and Gardic calls the GG.
Yeah, they just can't play this one out anymore. They have a second series to play in just a moment as well, but 22k now with advantage. NoPing, they're on fire. They look so much better than every other team here at the BTS Pro Series 8. Ricky, I'm afraid for playoffs, man. I don't know how any team stands up to them. Again, this is the team that almost ended up wiping out Undying. Hokori dismantled in this series. I mean, not as bad as it was a couple games ago with FG, but my God, they're looking good on these heroes. Angel, he pops off every single game. Dark Mago, despite the fact that things were relatively even in the mid lane for the first 10 minutes. Like, one good team fight, if you end up taking one, they just turn the game around on you, on NoPing.
I mean, it really just comes down to like how easy it is for NoPing to draft. Like, there's so many heroes you need to deal with on the side of NoPing, and I mean, where do you start? And it seems like to me, and my like I see this gyrocopter and I can't imagine why people keep letting it through. It is so strong for them. Even the Ember Spirit, right? We see Dark Mago on it 2 games. We just see Angel on it right now. These guys are on an absolute steamroll, man. They have not dropped a game in, has it been 3 days now? Have
Yeah,
they dropped a game?
I don't think so. Let
4 days.
me.
They are now, they're 10-0 over the last 4 days.
Yes.
That is quite good. Quite good. Some would say that is the best spree so far in the game or of the tournament, and firmly securing themselves that first position at the top of the groups. Hokori, their tournament lives might be in the balance now, as they are still stuck at those 6 points, as well as a bunch of other teams. A lot of it's going to come down to these last 2 series, see which teams end up pulling ahead, and which teams tiebreakers, how those calculate out. But yeah, if we got a lot more
Yep.
Dota happening, right?
Yeah, yeah. So NoPing, they end their group stage run at 14-4, impressive record. But Hokori's, it's not over yet. In fact, it's just getting started. They need to break this 6 tie that everybody has. So the next match is going to be against Infinity, who are looking to do the same. Both of them now sitting at 6-10. Very important match with some big implications here. But we'll be back in about 15 minutes. Everybody, stay tuned for some more exciting Dota. I can't wait.
All right, everyone. We'll see you after the break.